and welcome to Spotlight in Bensonville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President, and your host for this episode. Today we'll be discussing the Bensenville Fire Protection District 2 with our guest, Doug Halverson, Bensenville Fire Chief. Doug, welcome to the show, and welcome to the community.
Thank you very much, Mayor. It's a pleasure to be here.
So, let's see, I already welcomed you, so let's just jump right into it. So, what are some of the new initiatives you hope to start with the Bensenville Fire Protection District?
Well, as far as starting new initiatives, looking for a new apparatus to replace our old apparatus that's either 10 to 20 years old, so that it runs more efficient, being more green, taking some of the tools that we currently use and use battery operated if it's available, opposed to using fuel.
So what are some of the challenges today that we face at Bensenville Fire Protection District 2?
I think the main challenge right now is the increase of cost of any of the items that we purchase and the wait time. Recently we purchased a new ambulance back in May, and 3 years ago that ambulance would have cost $180,000. In today's world we're paying $280,000, and then it used to be a wait time of 6 months, and now it's 18 to 24 months out.
Challenges like that are in the village as well. We just have to kind of deal with it, I guess, so to speak. The narrative now is everything is delayed, but you guys are doing well with that, and I know that your budget is tight, like everybody's budget is tight, and picking and choosing is difficult in your position, and I commend you for that. But I know the Bensenville Fire Protection District does a lot of programs. Can you discuss a couple community programs you guys do?
Absolutely. We have a great program involving first aid and teaching the public and our community workers, also CPR, AED training, and I'm excited to announce that we're going to be bringing Stop the Bleed program to our residents as well as our teachers and workers alike.
So who do they call in case of an emergency? How do they get a hold of Fire Protection District 2?
Well, you want to call 911. However, things have changed in the last decade. So everyone used to have a landline, and we used to know exactly where that call came from. Mm-hmm. In today's world, everyone's on a cell phone, and a lot of people have been getting rid of their home phones. So it's challenging for our dispatchers to realize where this call is actually taking place. So if I could say anything to the residents, I would make sure that they know where they are exactly before calling 911.
So does the fire district keep keys to people's homes?
No, we do not.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
However, the village of Bensonville has a great program through inspectional services. And that program is residential key boxes that you can request. It's free of charge. They go out, they install it, and then they'll put your key inside that box. For anyone that might have disabilities, or the elderly that might not be able to get to their door. And we have a key to that box. And we're the only ones that have that key. Okay. But we can open that up and then get to you in a time of need.
Does the fire department charge for ambulance services?
We do. We have an in-district and out-of-district rate. So the in-district rate is cheaper than the out-of-district rate, and then we work with your insurance company to get that paid.
How can residents find out a little bit more about Bensenville Fire Protection District 2?
They could go to Bensonville, FPD, as it's listed below here. And they could get
You've been watching the shows, I see.
I have.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and they could get whatever information that they need. If they don't have it provided there, they can always reach out and call us on our landline.
I hope you have a few minutes. We have to take a real quick commercial break, but we got a bunch of more questions to ask. Can you hang out?
Looking forward to it.
We'll be right back
Thank you.
After this short commercial break with Spotlight on Bensenville.
Hi there. I want to take you on a journey through a community powered by C-Click-Fix. Here, internal operations are streamlined with more intuitive, secure workflows and communications. Here, let me show you how it all works. C-Click-Fix organizes, tracks, and manages service requests from everyday citizens through a single application. When they see a problem, a few clicks is all it takes to send off a service request. From there, the right people get the request and get to work. All communication and task management is seamlessly coordinated through the app. Citizens can see the work being done and even receive a follow-up message when the work is completed. It's a team effort all around, and you have the data you need to make better decisions. Cities large and small use SeeClickFix to accomplish more for their citizens with the staff, time, and budget they've already got. Get started today.
Hello, welcome back to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President, and your host for this episode. Today we are discussing the Bensenville Fire Protection District 2 with our guest, Chief Doug Halverson. Welcome back.
Thank you.
A couple more questions. In the last segment, we spent some time discussing current initiatives at the Bensenville Fire Protection District number 2. Now let's talk a little bit about safety, the process, how many people are on duty in the station per day, things like that.
I'll start with how many people are on duty. So we have a running order of 9, but at any given day it can go down to 7. So 50% of the time we're running with 9 people, and probably around 40% of the time we're running with 8 between the 2 stations. We have a big problem right now with trying to get paramedics. I'm sure in the workforce, this is across the board, it's not just our station and our department. We just have a lack of people that are interested in our profession currently. But safety initiatives and how to be safer in your house as well as your work, I would definitely follow protocols at work, utilize whatever they have that's in place. And in home, I'd say be prepared. And by that, do you practice? If something happens in your house, if you have smoke, are you getting down low when you're going? Do you have a meeting place? Are you practicing kitchen safety? If you have heaters in the house, are they being inspected? Portable heaters, keep those 3 to 4 feet away from anything that can ignite. Don't leave the room if you have candles lit. Don't leave the kitchen if you have anything that's, on the burners. If you're cleaning this fall and you're cleaning your gutters, make sure you're not reaching out, because fall hazards are one of the biggest EMS services that we provide to people that, are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. These are all things, just be prepared, and we have tons of information, whether it's on our website or you could go to nfpa.org and you could get whatever information that you need pertaining to safety and fire prevention within your house.
So what is the difference between a fire department and a fire protection district?
In simplest terms, a fire department is under the local municipality, and they're governed underneath them, to where a fire district is its own governing body. Okay. But as far as how we respond to calls, it's the same.
Do you ever invite the public to your firehouse?
We do. Aside from bringing them in for CPR, AED, and first aid training, we also have an open house annually. This year it's going to be on Saturday, October 8th, okay, in between 11 and 2, and you can park at Addison or Center Street, and you can just walk on over. We have a lot for the kids and the adults alike, and it's a good time for everyone.
When a resident is driving and they see an emergency vehicle with lights and sirens on, I know this is a no-brainer, and I know we take this when we drive, what should they do?
No, that's a great question, because we've experienced, especially of recent, to where people are just stopping in front of us. Yeah. I would say please don't stop. Continue to drive forward and safely get to the right.
How can residents learn about best practices in home fire safety?
Well, they can go to nfpa.org, mm-hmm, and they have drop downs to where, depending on what they want to have safety on, it could be kitchen safety, it could be home escape plan, where to meet, whatever issue that you want, they have on there.
What was that website one more time?
nfpa.org.
So we'll have that up here for everybody to read. On a serious note, the Bensenville Fire Protection District 2 has just received a prestigious award recently. Can you tell us a little bit about the honor?
There's 2 prestigious awards that we received recently. One from the Office of the State Fire Marshal. That was for an incident that took place within our town. It had to do with somebody that was shot several times, one of our officers. It was recognized downstate, and they received the Unit Citation Award of Excellence. And then you have the Joseph R. Hartman Award that's given by the Good Sam EMS system, to where they responded to a drowning victim. And their efforts and their coordination of the call beat out any of the other 19 towns that are associated with that hospital. So yeah, I'm very proud of them, very honored to be part of them. And I think, though, that it would be best described from them personally.
So let us cut to some footage of you at the station introducing the brave firefighters and paramedics who received these accolades.
Welcome everybody to the Bensonville Fire Protection District. We're here at Station 107 today, and we were asked to talk about an award that we got this year. I am Adam Logger. I'm Battalion Chief on Black Shift. This is Angel Reyes, Battalion Chief on Red. Lieutenant Martin, Eugene Martin on Black Shift also, and firefighter paramedic Trevor Goggin, who's also on Red Shift. We were called for a drowning victim last year, and we responded, and we received this award for our efforts. And this award's only given out once a year for the highest level of service for a call. And couldn't be more proud of everyone that was on scene that day. This is the Joseph R. Hartman Award, given to us by Good Sam Hospital. The other members that are not here specifically is Wade Fry, Andrew McGowan, we have Vinnie Smith and John Liberto also that were on that call. So we're very proud to receive this award for our efforts that day and wanted to share it with you.
Hello and welcome to the Bensonville Fire Protection District. My name is Angel Reyes. I'm a battalion chief with the Bensonville Fire Protection District, and this is Lieutenant Nevin Hahn. He's a lieutenant here with the Bensonville Fire Protection District. We're here to talk to you about the Firefighter Excellence Unit Citation Award that we won down at state. This is only handed to a select few groups and companies amongst all the fire departments in the state of Illinois. We're very proud of this. This call happened on November 6th, 2021. And the people that are not here with us today is firefighter Adam Sashaki, paramedic Zach Schneeberger, paramedic Mateo Valadez, and paramedic Andrew Walter. Lieutenant Hahn is going to go over what took place on that call and why we received this prestigious award. Lieutenant Hahn?
Thank you. So unfortunately, we were called out to an incident of a report of an officer down that had been possibly fatally wounded. Upon arrival, we immediately started working with Bensonville Police Department. At that point, we found a police officer that was in fact wounded extremely badly. A coordinated effort between Bensonville Police and Bensonville Fire Department, we were lucky enough to be able to get that police officer to Loyola Medical Center where he survived his injuries. We're proud to serve you and the community, and we will continue to do so to the best of our abilities. Thank you.
So how can residents find out a little bit more about the Bensonville Fire Protection District 2?
Well, they could either come on in and we'll give them a little tour and explain what we're about, or they could go to bensonvillefpd.org.
Chief, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for having
Thank you for
a couple
having
minutes
me.
for us. And also thank all of you out there for joining us. So be sure to tune in next week for Spotlight on Bensonville. Have a good day.